Welcome to What's on the Table, the weekly nerd podcast about all things nerd, so nothing is off the table. I'm your host, Radioactive Hatter, and to my left is...
Cosmic Vagabond.
Ron Hirschen.
Who actually sounds like he's on the mic today. Have you ever listened to the podcast before?
I have a few times, yes.
Yeah, you're very quiet. And I think it's because you're away from the mic.
Yeah, probably so.
But, that being said, we broadcast every week from Vigilante's Comic Book Store and Cafe from Bonnie, Georgia. And sadly... Anyone else want to break the news? How do you feel? Nuts.
There are no more churros. The churros are all gone. Somebody took them all.
No!
And the chimichangas.
And the chimichangas.
And the taco van.
What's
That's what he used to make his escape.
What's if he's going to be really upset with that?
And he pants the guard for some reason.
For those of you wondering what's going on, Vagabond is leaving for UGA.
Adios.
Yep. And this will... We'll try a video game marathon, which won't technically be a podcast. It'll be more of a sign-off, but otherwise this will be the last podcast that we do, unless people really clamor for it, which I don't think they will. So,
Why you no speak up, people?
Yeah, speak up, man. Comments, likes, subscribe, something.
Don't you want a free artwork?
Email, yeah, for real. Email. If you want to email us, which if we do anything, even that sign-off game marathon, we'll still do the email thing of wottav@gmail.com, all lowercase. With that, let's shoot the shit.
Well, since you were talking about that, Google Plus is going away.
I heard, well, it's not going away.
It's separated.
Yeah, it's separated from YouTube now, which I actually just started being like, okay, let me check Google, scroll through all the shit people have posted. Okay, done. That was interesting. Because companies have been getting into it, and like certain groups, so I'll watch that. It also connects me to YouTube videos that I haven't seen before and would normally never look at.
Yeah, I know that feeling too. Also, apparently, Lionsgate is going to make a live-action Naruto movie.
I heard, yeah.
I'm kind of like, I don't know really at this moment.
It depends on who directs it and in what direction they take it.
And if they actually pay attention to the continuity.
Yeah.
Well, I already know. Please, dear God, do not let M. Night Shyamalan touch this.
What a twist!
Or the guy who directed Dragon Ball.
Do not let the Lord himself touch that movie. You think you had a riot with the last Avatar thing.
Yeah.
Last Airbender thing. Ooh. You will have riots in the streets, fires burning out through the entire world.
You know how Naruto is? They totally screwed up. I think Sasuke would be a jerk anyway.
He's a jerk.
Let's think of ways of how they could mess it up.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's see. A Naruto high school trope. Angsty teenager.
So basically what they did with Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what you did? Another one you messed up? Make it everyone except Naruto Asian.
What?
Naruto's white.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Makes no sense, does it?
I'm trying to think of how you get...
If you think about it, that's what they did in the last Airbender too. Sokka and
Kakashi would be played by George Clooney.
Oh, God, no.
What, do you have a ninja credit card this time?
Ninja credit card? Oh, my God. Yeah, don't let him direct that either.
Madara would be like, this is why I did this! Because of that! You'd want to be Genjutsu just so you don't remember this. Or maybe it's just another plan and he's just like, oh, well, so that's failed. I'll make a movie with subconscious mind control, so they'll all just be under mind control. It's like, fat chance, no one watched it.
I mean, there's one thing that I can think of that making a bad Naruto movie would actually be good for. It's so bad people will want to know what the original thing was. And
so
then
you
look it
can
up.
compare it?
And then look it up. Like people who've never looked at it before.
Oh yeah, there's no such thing as bad...
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking about movies, though, the FNAF movie, got some info on that. They're not doing CGI. The animatronics going to be real life.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be terrifying.
Well, it was nice. It was nice, but I'm not going to watch that
I finally saw the Let's Plays to the FNAF 4.
Who did it?
Markiplier.
Oh, my God.
And
he still has one left, right? Doesn't he?
He did the... Yeah, I think he was still yet to do the 2020 night.
Yeah. He still has to do that, which he probably hasn't beat it yet, which is why he hasn't released it. Because with his schedule, it's usually he finishes it and we uploads it the next day.
I wonder if he was having such a hard time he had to quickly play something else to put it out.
Maybe. It might have been it. Another Scriptwriter game came out, which is one of Markiplier's favorites. Don't Escape series, which is fun. But yeah, no, they showed they had a screen cap of what they were going to use for the animatronics eyes. They look terrifying. Oh, it is beautiful.
Okay, I want to watch the FNAF playthrough with Markiplier, but I can't. One night earlier this week, I took a shower, and I was getting ready to leave the bathroom, and I heard something running around outside the door. And I'm like, trying to coax myself, okay, there's nothing out there, just go to the room. And I just grabbed the doorknob, and I'm like, turn the knob and look out. And I, a few times went like this, to do that whole thing.
You're playing FNAF 4 in real life.
I'm like, yeah, and I was like, just get over it, just go to your room. It's annoying, because I'm like, I know there's nothing there, but the overwhelming feeling of I can't go anywhere because of this is annoying. But I want to see the rest of that. I want to see
the movie, and I'm going to watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's so annoying.
And MatPat, not too far off, came up with a...
yeah, he did release it. That's the other thing I wanted to watch, but I couldn't because it's like...
There's no jump scares.
I know that.
He actually explains how the game could not happen, which is interesting. The thing is, I have to disagree with him, because he says that Scott Cawthon messed up. Scott Cawthon is usually incredibly good with the details and world building. I don't think he would miss something like that. I think we're playing not the kid who suffered from the bite of 87. I think, headcanon, we're playing his brother.
The brother who put him in?
Mm-hmm. And the nightmares are haunting him. By the way.
That'd be very plausible.
It's just the eyes. That's what the eyes are going to look like.
It's
terrifying, isn't it?
Terrifyingly awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Soulless, lifeless eyes.
Like a doll's eyes.
Not only if they had some type of bright red light beaming out of the iris.
Holy crap, there's an old video song for Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And it's already got 1 million views. So I need to jump on that bandwagon, too.
Coming soon, a new collaboration.
Considering my number one video is 1.9 million views, is a FNAF music duet, yeah.
Just Gold.
Just Gold, yeah. Nothing's broken 1 million yet, but Just Gold is crazy.
Yeah, you did a great job. I listened to it a lot.
I'm actually currently working on Lullaby for a Princess.
No.
Which I looked and I found people doing the duets, but I couldn't find them doing the musical duet, so. What else have y'all heard lately?
Trying to think back. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. There's a couple of sequels. Mirror's Edge 2 is coming out.
Oh, looking forward to that one, even though I'm kind of upset that it's for the next-gen consoles.
What do you expect? I don't think any game that's going to come out isn't going to be for the next-gen consoles.
But I'm not too mad because I at least got to play the first one, so...
I never played the first one.
Really good. My only gripe is that it was short, but...
I played the demo, but I downloaded the wrong demo, so everything was in another language. So it wasn't quite sure what to do.
Yeah, it did a great job of mixing parkour and first-person shooter. Even though I tried to go through the whole thing to get the pass, I always try to go if it gives an option to do without weapons or through mostly stealth, I try to go that way because it's more thrilling and fun.
Which reminds me, Dishonored 2. I keep talking about the Fallout 4 hype, but Dishonored 2 is coming out. Also made by Bethesda. and I am excited. I liked Dishonored 1. I didn't 100% it, but I liked it. It was very enjoyable. I beat it like twice, which I don't usually do. There's something else. Oh yeah, speaking of Fallout 4, and I called this too before. I'm not sure I did on the podcast though. Fallout 4 was basically complete before they announced it at E3.
Really?
Yeah, they've done that. That's how they've done it before. Is before it's like when it's finished or just about finished, they put on like the last couple of 2 weeks worth of work. They'll announce it and it'll come out 6 months later. That's how it usually happens because they don't. They're like, we want to make sure this game is perfect. And we don't want to call it and then push it back a year, 2 years, 3 years.
Hear that, bad game companies? That's how you release a game.
That is how you release a game. And they did it perfectly too because everyone, Fallout, everyone that played any of the Fallout games, myself included because I've played all of them, wants Fallout 4, no matter what. But we're not like, Fallout 4! We're not like the Final Fantasy VII people who foam at the mouth at every mention. We're close. Like, they foam at the mouth a lot. We do it a little bit. But I mean, Bethesda's like, yeah, we made Fallout 4. Here's a trailer. 6 months. Done. They didn't have to hype it up all that much because we already hyped it to high hell. And that's how it should be. The only way they could have done it better is Fallout 4, mic drop. Fallout 4, 6 months, mic drop, out. Paid for 1 hour, that's all you're getting.
Or they could have just talked about some other game and, they intentionally make it a game that I don't know about that game. Oh, by the way, Fallout 4.
It would have been amazing if what they did was they focused on the Doom thing they're making and Dishonored 2. And they're doing that. And then, the last thing, you just hear, I can't remember what the song is that they used in the actual trailer, but I don't want to set I can't sing that. I don't want to set the world on fire. And you just see, the lights flicker, 4. And then it says the date. And that's the end of the conference.
And chairs are flying.
Everyone would just explode right there in the seats. It was funny during the convention. If you look at the camera panning across the audience, they linger on everyone who's cosplaying as a Fallout thing, and the whole audience is just filled to the brim with people. There's a dude in Fallout in power armor. There's a dude in NCO Ranger armor. There's all kinds of people. Oh man, that was amazing. It'd be funny if they never do another E3 thing again. They just don't do it. They just, we already did our thing. And then, 10 years from now, by the way, we're having another one.
Since there's a nuclear explosion.
Backtracking a bit, did you know there's going to be DLC for FNAF 4?
Yeah, I heard about that. Which, I don't know what he's going to DLC?
Said something like it'll be out around October or so.
Yeah, but I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
How do you DLC that kind of game?
What?
Which also brings up the question, are you going to have to pay for the DLC or the DLC free?
Sure.
It's a good question. I'm not sure myself. I was going to say something about FNAF. Oh! I was actually going to tie in FNAF 4 with Fallout 4. That someone made a comment that it'd be awesome if in Fallout we found a Freddy Fazbear reference.
Oh no, you actually go inside and there's a side quest.
Can you just imagine you going in the ruins of one of the city and you just half of a sign that says Freddy and then the rest of it's in the ground and you're like, wait a minute.
No, Borderlands wouldn't have any problem doing that.
Oh no, by no means. On the other hand, Borderlands is pretty upfront about the fact that everything's a reference in one way or another.
Here's an idea. Basically, you go inside and then you see the Golden Freddy, and it actually does that glitch thing, but instead of glitching out your game, you just wake up on the ground and you actually have a Freddy Fazbear hat.
Oh, that'd be amazing! That'd be so cool. No, it's now it's in your inventory. For no apparent reason. You're not even aware. It's just in your inventory. It's the fuck? And like every time you put it on, like you have a chance of hallucinating the Freddy Fazbear's.
Yeah, like they're lingering in corners.
Yeah, and like, but only when it's like you're in buildings and it's dark. As you're turning, you like see movement. That would be scary as shit, and I would totally play that. Oh man. Or better yet, you put it on, and then every time you put it on, have it on for a certain amount of time, it has a chance to send you to a minigame that's basically Five Nights at Freddy's. That would be so cool, but that's a lot of work to put for in a year, all things considered.
And maybe for a plus effect, you can actually, when you're sneaking and someone catches you, you can actually have a chance to scare them.
Oh, that would be cool! Or better yet, I mean, that would be cool, but better yet is, you know those, the stealth kill cams with the melee weapons, like they do in Skyrim? Do that, except you just stand up and stare at them, glitch, and the dude's gone. Just gone. It's like, shit.
Or maybe he'll do the Foxy run and just...
Ooh, and when you use that, there's a chance that Foxy shows up like the mysterious stranger and just hits people. That would be awesome. If that's not a thing, which it probably won't be, modders get on that immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm not even sure if my computer... Again, I'm not sure if my computer can run Fallout 4.
Computer be like, why do you do this to me?
It's like I'm going to have it in the lowest settings possible. It's going to be chugging like a monster. I still want to get like 5 frames a second.
I think I can. Oh God, what am I doing?
It's going to start smoking and then which I'm saving up money so I can get a computer just to play Fallout 4.
Yeah, and then it blue screens with a big middle finger. It's like, you did this.
No, but yet, it blue screens, but it's Fallout Boy, which I call him Pit Boy. Pit Boy, instead of doing the thumbs up, is the... That needs to be a thing. Which also reminds me, on the Wikipedia articles, Fallout 4 is already there. Like, information on Fallout 4. Like, they already have, like, medics and mentats, what they do in Fallout 4. People... Like, what, we got 2 months till before it comes out? I got 2 months to save up my money, buy a decent computer.
We have 2 months. Let's throw some information out there. There's an encyclopedia on the internet. Already.
Yeah, oh man. I love Bethesda. Bethesda's the only company I am loyal to. It's like Capcom or Nintendo for some people.
For me, it's Kojima.
Which makes good games, admittedly. Uh-oh. You got an idea?
No, it's something I remember reading, but it's not necessarily... Okay, remember how Konami said they didn't want to make any more Castlevania games? So apparently there was a Castlevania game out in Japan. It's not Castlevania, it's a 3-letter word.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, that being said, that's in Japan, which is more culturally acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
But in America, I don't think anyone would give you shit.
Yeah.
They still want Castlevania. If the Kickstarter wasn't apparent. Because that thing blew up. The only thing that's the number one Kickstarter game in all of Kickstarter is a game called Exploding Kittens, which I helped pay for. It's hysterical. It's basically Russian roulette with cards, except kittens explode.
Well, I'm sure Peter would pay attention to that.
Which it's like one has a grenade or one's hitting a nuclear, like you know the keyboards at nuclear facilities is like running across and he happens to hit the launch button. Things like that. And it was funny. They did playtesting, and only one guy didn't like it, and they currently have his quote up on the wall because he was the only guy that didn't like it.
What do you say?
I thought this game was gonna suck, and I was right. Feel sorry for that guy. But everyone else seemed to like it, and they did like hundreds of playtests, and it's at least a 3-person game. So only one guy didn't like it. So this guy say something. Less than a 1% heat rate. Oh man. Twitch bans hatred. I'm not sure if we said that. I remember that.
I think I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah.
On video games, I signed a petition for PT to be started to continue, and Guillermo del Toro actually looked at the petition and signed it, and now even Hideo signed it.
Wow.
So there might be a chance that PT will be
When
revived.
like big names like that sign, that's a good indicator. Which the best thing for PT, honestly, I would think Kickstarter.
Probably so.
I mean, with the Kickstarter money, you'd probably lose the what's his face as the main character. I can never remember his name.
Norman Reedus.
Yes, you probably lose him as the main character because his likeness probably costs a lot and his voice probably costs just as more unless he decides, you know what, we'll do it. But Kickstarter would be a fantastic place to do it.
I really hope he signs on because, bringing in celebrities into video games, especially someone like Norman Reedus.
Yeah, and he always seems really cool. Like back when The Walking Dead was pretty big, you always see him like taking photos with fans on public. So
It'd be really cool to see him in a Silent Hill game.
I think it would fit. It'd be funny if like in the game it was a Walking Dead reference.
Yeah, he just picks up a crossbow like, huh?
Not my style. Oh man.
Or maybe I think Michael Rook, the guy who plays Merle, I think that's his name.
Oh yeah, Merle.
He just makes a brief appearance.
Merle.
Maybe like as some trucker. Hey, where are you going out to?
But yeah, he has a picture of his brother and it happens to be his likeness. It's like, huh. Interesting. We'll hope that's not a replacement. Shit. I can't think of anything.
I was thinking of doing fan art.
Oh, by the way, I found a program to do that. The picture thing you wanted to do with the what's this movie about? You know what it's about. Nothing.
Kind of.
Well, the guy picks up a movie he doesn't know what it's about. He's like,
Yeah.
what's this about? And then you slide up and explain it.
Yeah, my little.
I found a program to use that. It's only like $30. It's
so-
called Comic Life. So I have to still buy it, but we'd have to find time to do it, which is a thing.
Mhm.
Any projects y'all are working on?
I'm wanting to start out on a new kit, but I haven't had the chance to. Yesterday I was really wanting to get a new one, but I don't want to wait on shipping. And a coworker of mine told me that there was a store, a Barnes & Noble in Macon that was selling kits, but at the time when he had told me about it, it was last Sunday, and I was going to be doing this, and he had to be at work at 2, and I was asking him, Friday night what he was doing for the weekend, and he's apparently somewhere else, so I was like, great, so I guess that means if I want to, I'm going to have to order something.
Shipping sucks.
Yeah, it's the waiting, especially when I end up saving money and getting, the past few times I get a good deal on a kit, but the catch is it's coming from Japan, so that's going to take
a while.
Yeah, so.
Well, I guess the wait, it's either save money and have to wait a couple of days, or even a week, or pay full price at whatever local store you can buy them at.
Yeah. I mean, there is a site that I've gotten a few things from that I could get, and it would only be like a 3 or 4 day wait, but their prices aren't as good as the others I've seen on Amazon. And I don't know, at this moment I'm trying to save a bit, but also trying to still get some stuff. And I'm just kind of caught on what I want to do right now. There's 2 that I really want to get, but I can't decide on which one I want. So
are you thinking about doing that, I can't remember what it's called, the contest of Gundams?
probably not. I've tried to enter a few in a while back, but I don't know. I'm kind of consigned that my luck is terrible. And I don't know.
Do it for the exposure.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly like a luck-based contest. It's a skill, right? I mean, a couple years ago, you probably weren't as good as you are now.
Yeah.
Personally, those look really awesome. And I make props, so...
Yeah.
Plus, the best way to get better is, show your work to other people and then talk to them.
Yeah, they have criticisms.
I just have to get around to it, I suppose. I don't know. I just have this whole thing of if I feel like it's not really that good enough, I wouldn't want to really. Perfectionism. It's really annoying.
Oh, it is. So is. But at some point, you just gotta be like, nothing I do is gonna make this any better.
That's why I didn't want to really. I had finished the Try Burning in Denial like a while back, but I didn't want to bring them to the podcast because they weren't finished in my eyes because they didn't have the lining and everything. So,
They still look awesome.
yeah.
The Try Burning Gundam's really cool looking. And, pictures don't do them justice.
Yeah.
My phone was crap and I was shaking. But, yeah, they're really good looking.
I just hope that they make a master grade of that in the future, I hope. But I can understand, like, apparently...
What's a master grade?
It's the 1/100 scale. It's like those bigger ones, taller ones. Yeah, it's that scale with full inner frame. Like, the arms and legs and torso are framed, and you put armor on top of it. Okay. But I want to say because of Japan's economy, lately they haven't been putting forth many of those. High grades are about the cheapest, and they have a new line called the RE line. Same scale, just no inner frame, but they're mostly obscure suits that haven't been made into actual model kits. I'll show you one of the one they started out with. I kind of want it, but there's a reason I can't get it right now. But so far there's been like a few new master grades that were announced this year. I have one of the first ones. I want the second one that came out, and a few others that are like premium items have to go on a certain store to get them. And I'm just hoping that they come out with that one. I don't know, I like it because you don't have to paint a lot of things because most of the plastic is molded in. And I really like the inner frame. It gives it more of a realistic robot kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where are you all at? Last podcast, we got shit to say.
These times.
Do y'all know of Ark Survival?
I've somewhat heard about it. I've been meaning to check out a video on it.
It's like a survival game, but with dinosaurs.
Oh, so a better version of Dino Crisis?
Kinda. And you can tame them and stuff. And one of my friends, Carlos, him and his brother work on a server for Ark. And they have a group. It's them and one other group called the Psychos. And the Psychos are much larger than them, but not as technologically advanced. And they've gone to war with each other. I still don't know how that's going, but it's gonna be chaotic. Tell you what. Not sure what else to say, really.
You ever have games or video games that you play and you just do silly things?
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of PsyOps?
I don't think I have.
Basically, it's a video game where you play as a soldier who gets captured by this organization that dabbles with psychic abilities, and your character ends up getting multiple psychic abilities like telekinesis, pyrokinesis. It's an old game that was during the PlayStation 2 Xbox.
Ah, okay.
It was really good, and supposedly there was going to be a second part, but...
Never happened? I hate when that happens.
Yeah. But there was this practice room where you had unlimited psychic ability and unlimited health, and you could spawn soldiers or personnel, and I just did crazy stuff. Like, I'd levitate the scientist on top of a box and just throw a tether ball at him.
Yeah, catch.
Or I'd stand on this plank of wood and levitate it and be like Magneto.
That's cool.
If I ever get the recording software, I'd like to do some silly machinimas, maybe... I could always call the construction worker Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Hey, Bob, why don't you stand up right here? I don't like this. Oh, don't worry. It's going to be cool.
I don't know about this, boss.
Yeah, nobody wants to play with me. I think it's the games. Hey, come on, let's play some tetherball. I don't know. Then there's like this floating alien thing that you can only see if you have like this certain sights. Like, you know how there's like multiple spectrums that you can't see? Basically, that sight allows you to see it, and there's a monster that lives in that spectrum.
Huh.
And basically, I just walk around like, hey, Fluffy, you here? And it always comes out and attacks. I'm like, Fluffy, down!
Down, Fluffy, down! Back, Fluffy! Oh, but if it has infinite life, it's like, oh, that's adorable, and it's like gnawing on his own. Oh.
I love you too, Fluffy.
And then he starts getting really aggressive. Now, Fluffy, I might have to put you down. You're getting a little rabbit. Okay, fine. Bang! Spawns in another one. There. Fluffy 2.
That's a good fight. You're gnawing through my arm. Stop that.
Give Daddy back his bone.
Another terrible thing I did was I would mount him up on this, on these tankers and actually mind control one of them into fighting.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Do my bidding. Or it's like, entertain me. I don't really want to do this. I don't care.
I'm sorry. That reminds me of a thing people were talking about before about Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's Five Nights at Freddy's. And the joke was that the animatronics, they capture 2 security guards, and like the one light turns on in the middle of the party room, and all the tables are outside, and the animatronics just throw them in the middle, and there's a single knife, and like Golden Freddy's just standing there with his arms crossed, watching them. It's like a fight club. That would actually be an interesting fighting game.
Yeah, I see like Foxy and Freddy Fazbear, like, shaking dollars, like...
Yeah, like, come on! No, they're not shaking dollars, they're shaking Freddy Fazbear tokens. Come on!
Yeah! I guess Chica would have the round card.
No, Toy Chica would. Chica would have the round card. And Mango would be the scoreboard.
/ announcer. The other animatronic would be talking.
Oh man, this needs to be a thing now. Oh man. Yeah, that needs to be a thing. I can already see it in my head.
The Balloon Boy's the ref.
Oh my god, yes! He's wearing the black and white ref suit. Oh, that'd be awesome. And his balloons are the countdown. Pop 1, Pop 2, Pop 3, show out!
When you get the knife, be sure to make it count.
Yeah, and like there's only one knife, so whoever gets it first has a definite advantage, but you can still beat them without the knife. Oh man, this really needs to be a thing. I hope our audience, someone can make this a thing.
Either Balloon Boy or maybe Puppet could be the ref. One of the two.
Oh no! Puppet's the dude that he when you kill your opponent, he comes down and picks him up, and then he goes back into the ceiling. He just disappears. Like, what the hell?
Where did they go? Trash can.
Or better yet, like in the back, there's animatronics that you can't really make things out of, but they're like the audience. And like every time you kill an opponent, there just happens to be one more. If you win 5 nights, you get set free. No one's won 5 nights. Oh man.
Yeah, maybe you can have Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie just appearing time to time.
Oh no, those are the special moves. like you could choose special moves Springtrap, Golden Freddy, Foxy, Shadow Bonnie. Those are your special moves.
Actually, Springtrap strikes me as the kind of person who would come up the corner and go, Toasty! Oh no! Better yet, they're all standing in the background, but when you and your opponent are right next to him, you can hit that button, and interact with them. So you can grab Foxy and make him bite your opponent. Oh, and then Plush Trap, which that would be adorable, just to pick them up and throw them. But then it latches to their face.
Plush Trap is a little adorable. You've seen it? Okay.
You're basically playing red light, green light with it.
Yeah! Except if you, multiply, he's, waiting for it, and he never hit the light, and it jumped at him. That's so it's gonna jump at you. It's gonna jump. Yeah, it is.
Well, the first few times he managed to get it, but then...
Oh, yeah, he's actually really good at that. but he waited too long.
Yeah, and plus the timer kept getting shorter, which makes it more tricky.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, 5 Nights at Freddy's. That needs to be a thing, you know. 5 Nights. Stab.
Stab.
Stabby, stabby, stab. It's like, and the reigning champion, 4 nights in a row, Mike Schmidt. And he's got like cuts and bruises, and he's wearing like pieces of animatronic costume as like armor.
Well, instead of like some crowd,
and he's all like really ripped.
And the 5th night, he graduates to Snapchat.
Oh man.
or maybe they actually get to wear a mask while fighting.
Oh, that would be cool. Oh no, you know how like some games have like the shield and then the health.
Yeah.
The helm, the face is the armor, and when you knock him all the way down, that flies off. Oh, it breaks. Oh, that would be cool. Oh man, this can we just like take a mod like Injustice and reskin it to be Five Nights at Freddy's? Mike Schmidt. Oh no! At night 5, it's like, wait, he won 5 nights. What do we do? This never happened before. And like, purple guy comes in. He's like, no, now you have to fight me. It's like, oh shit!
And he's like Shao Kahn or something else.
Yeah, he's like super powerful, and he just no, but he just shows up and is like, hello. Oh man. And like Scott Coffin appears. Man, that'd be fun. I would play the shit out of that game.
Or yeah, the purple guy appears. Yeah, definitely be the hello, but he actually has the phone, but then he like hangs it up.
Hello. No, the phone is his weapon. Hello.
Actually, he hangs up, but then he pulls out a screwdriver.
And extra characters will probably be YouTubers who played the game.
Oh man, it just. Oh! One of the things you can unlock is a pink mustache.
And then their winning quote would be, "I am the king!
I am the king of 5 Nights at Freddy's!" I want to see him play that. Oh man, and it's multiplayer, so. Oh man, I want to see that so bad now. Anyway, have you worn that shirt before?
Oh, it's new.
That's awesome.
It is.
It's a Nightmare Night shirt with like
Really fancy design.
Yeah, like
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
Stained glass.
Stained glass kind of picture. Yeah, stained glass was what I was looking for.
Yeah, I was at FYE for like a while, and I recently gone back up there, and I went back to where the T-shirts were, and I didn't see it up there anymore. I was like, oh, I must have missed my chance. And I went over to the clearance aisle hoping that I would find them. It's like, I found the other one I wore, and that one was an extra large, and I was like, oh, yes. So I grabbed it, and I did see this too, but this was like a large, so it's a bit smaller or so. And I was like, I'm just going to have to pass on it. And I go up and I take the shirt up there, and she's like, well, you know, we have 2 shirts for $10. I'm like, okay.
2 shirts? You say what?
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that.
Admittedly, FYE does have some pretty interesting shirts. The issue is that pricing always sucks.
Yeah.
Expensive.
Mm-hmm. For those of you that don't know, FYE is a is it just a store down south, or is it everywhere? I don't know how expensive it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of stores everywhere.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, which you probably should, FYE is a store for your entertainment. Basically every form of entertainment is there. It's anime in the corner.
Movies, music, T-shirts, and other cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which I need to go see. I need to go there and see if they have Voltaire's newest album.
I just know it's always been in that mall. I've never actually seen it in its own actual store by itself.
That FYE store in our mall is the only FYE store I've ever seen. And I've been a lot of places. I've never seen it anywhere else.
The Macon Mall, but going to that mall makes me sad because it's not the way it used to
dead.
be.
Yeah, it's so dead.
It's a ghost of its former self.
But like in Texas, I don't remember seeing FYE anywhere. I don't remember in Wisconsin or New York. I don't remember seeing it anywhere. The only place I've ever seen it is here in Georgia. In that one store, it's weird.
Maybe it's the only store because it didn't get the memo of the whole thing closing
We
down.
were closed. It just got lost in the mail.
Yeah. Right now I'm reminiscing of good times of Macon Mall. They used to have this awesome bookstore called B. Dalton, and they actually got manga books like a month early.
Wow.
That's where I got like everything, all my Shaman King, Naruto, good stuff. I used to collect One Piece, then I sold them. I wanted to get back to them, but looking at them now, I was like, volume 80? I'm taking a break.
We have 10 more years.
I'm
by the way.
done! Yeah, you told us. Oh, man. Those kids.
Those lucky.
Well, I was going to say lucky, and then I remembered the predicament.
They unveiled a new character, a new character. My roommate was telling me about him, and she's like, "This guy he's a beast, and he looks like a beast, and he looks really, really cool looking, and he's one of the warlords of the sea. So you already know that you don't mess with this person, but his name is Kaido, and apparently he's immortal, and his hobby is trying to kill himself.
That sounds familiar.
Like, in kind of crazy, stupid ways. Like, he jumped off a mountain and made a huge crater and just didn't even feel anything from it. Just like, that's crazy. And Luffy has to fight this guy in the future? Oh, well, I guess it's gonna... I don't even know how that's gonna go.
It'd be funny if, like, alright, I'm ready to fight him, he's dead.
He's dead. But how?
He finally found it.
Oh, man. It's just... But that reminds me of your zombie character.
Yeah. I think I was going to name her Cassie.
Cassie.
Cassie, a suicidal teenage zombie.
Ooh. Oh, the suicidal teenage... What did he look like? You have no idea? Because I'm looking at a couple pictures now, but it's not saying which one's the newest one. Is it him?
No.
Looks like Captain Falcon on steroids.
That would be Frankie.
Which, this picture's awesome.
It actually happened in the movie, I think.
I'll watch that. I mean, Luffy cleans up well. Anyway. He's a bodybuilder with the arms of that one robot from...
Massenkaiser?
Yeah. I don't know what this guy is supposed to look like. I looked up new One Piece character. Oh, Warlord. Maybe that'll help me.
So far, they only have like one image of him, and it's from a manga panel.
I saw Hakai Mihawk. He was my favorite character.
Someone, this guy's sword, someone actually made that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's as big, it's to scale, it's huge.
That man at arms,
Yeah, Man at Arms is awesome. I can't find it, I don't know. Yeah, I can't find it. If it's only like one picture, you're probably not going to find it.
Yeah.
I just find just wondering if I could show the audience, which apparently we can't. Sorry, audience. Who am I joking? This is the last episode. I don't care.
Oh, no.
Minimal amount of editing. Turns out this one's the most favorite. Come on!
Maybe for the title card, it should just be like stick figures of us.
Yes! Do it! Do it!
Wait,
I could do it right now if I wanted to, but I don't have any pens. Oh wait, it's lazy.
What happened to the budget?
Fun counter. I bet they have pens. I bet you money they could have pens. Just draw like a really shitty table and then us sitting. Uh-oh. Someone got a phone call.
After this short message.
Short message from our sponsors. Oh yeah, we don't make money off this. We don't have sponsors. Fuck! I actually have to ants are infested in my car. I have to go home and clean up my car and spray it down. Sucks.
I need to go and buy some peroxide. I'm having ear problem right now.
I was wondering what that was about. Okay. Yeah, you got a pen. Just wait. Be done in like a minute.
Oh. I should be like, should we be just like,
I see one.
oh, that was for a commission for for Mike. Have you seen him? This guy wears like this Pony Pegasus Express hat.
Seen him. Yeah, I was. You talked to him one time. Yeah, that's cool. He's right next to my dragon. That's awesome.
Making use of space.
Yep.
Yeah. So
You're gonna need new notebooks, huh?
I got plenty of notebooks.
Oh, okay. Darn it. I gotta think of another present.
The one thing I need is pens.
Oh, shit.
Lots and lots of really nice pens, especially Copics. Beautiful.
Oh,
man.
smooth.
You ever have like a store you go into that's like, yes, this is my place? That's me whenever I walk into a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby.
This is where I belong. I used to have those, and I can't remember what stores they are now. No, my place isn't a store. My place is Smiley's. Smiley's is a flea market down here in Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that anime store still there?
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah. So, me and my dad used to go there, but we didn't as much because there was a guy who worked there who was kind of a jerk.
Now, holy shit.
Dude.
Oh, wait, no. I know the story you're talking about. No, they moved up into Atlanta to a different store. I was thinking of another one because there's another store that's like that, except they more of comics. But yeah, the anime store moved. The comics book store is still there that I know of, though. Yeah, you seen dude that's a jerk? Yeah, now I remember him. Yeah.
My dad was trying to, do some small talk, and, he just sort of gave us a smack. My dad was cool about it, but his sure response was, okay, F you very much. And plus, dude's such a jerk. Even one of my friends couldn't stand him and nearly got and almost wanted to pick a fight with a dude.
Oh, I think I remember that story. Was it because of he questioned his knowledge of Naruto?
Yeah, they were just having a conversation on Naruto, and the dude was being drunk. Yeah, I bet you watched that Disney Naruto.
Ooh, so he was a hipster anime nerd.
Yeah.
Great.
And our friend, he was into Naruto way before it got popular in the States. So he knows everything about it.
Great. Yep, I would have hit the dude and I didn't even talk to him. Oh, another picture.
This was that thing I was talking about, the very first RE they came out with.
Oh, that's cool.
It's also really big.
Oh, man.
Start with one circle, then add one circle, then add one more big circle.
Is it How to Draw Anime, the musical?
Actually, it's from this anime I watched as Desert Punk. I really like that anime. It's crazy funny, but I didn't like the second season because they changed the song and it started getting more serious. Like, all these people are suffering in the desert, we gotta help them. That's not Desert Punk. He's basically a smart mouth mercenary. But yeah, the ending was basically how to draw Desert Punk, and it sang about it. Shotgun is what he's gonna use. Something.
So it is How to Draw an Anime, the musical.
Yeah. Though when he mentions like his raincoat, he's like, actually he makes a comment like, actually that's a cape. It's funny.
Don't get the raincoat. Actually, it's a cape. It's a cape.
Shotgun is what he's gonna use.
Okay. Alright, looking at this.
Oh, God.
Do you think it's real or fake? Or should I say, do you think it's drawn or an actual thing?
At passing glance, I would say it's drawn, but now that you ask me, I would, because of the shield overlay is a little weird, I would have to say that it's real, but at passing glance, I would totally say it's drawn. If it wasn't for the shield, I would have totally thought it was drawn. Is it drawn or is it real?
It's real.
Wow. Damn, that's like straight from old school Gundam.
Major props to that guy. So how should it be? Were we all just like, slouching?
You know what would be funny is like I had normal poses but stick figures, but my hat's still normal with your
I just have facial hair.
Yeah, your facial hair is still like really nice. And then his pony's still like really good. Then you're still drawing. Yeah. You still have the hat, you still have the facial hair, and he still has a pony. That's awesome.
I was gonna put like silly smiley faces. Or kindergarten smiley faces. Have to go Bob Ross with these stick figures.
Bob Ross.
Alright. Nice circles here. Put those happy kindergarten faces. Happy kindergarten faces.
Got your happy little ass beat. Oh man, have y'all seen the newest AOB? Shaka Zulu versus Caesar?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, it's beautiful. I'll show it to you when we get done. That stuff is amazing. Oh, man. I'm not sure what else we can talk about. I guess there's something I can talk about. There's a new MLP reviewer called Magna Common. I think. Time to Google this. Yeah, Manga Common, and he did a thing of, because Josh Scorcher called Changelings basically one step below Succubi, which I slightly was going to say something about, and then Manga Common said, no, you're wrong, actually you fail. And he explained how it was, he explained how Changelings are an actual mythical thing, especially in like Irish lore. And then a guy called For No Good Reason, who has a Changeling as an avatar.
Oh, yeah.
He said, no, by the way, he hates Josh Scorcher. There's a big drama between them. He said that Changelings are G-rated succubi, and he takes zero joy in agreeing with Josh Scorcher, and he dies a little inside saying it, but he's something. Of course, the show can't say changelings. But, so he's agreeing with Josh Scorcher, and I said, warning! Warning! Singularity closing! Everyone at battle stations! YouTubers a go! Backpedal ready! Retcon is clear! Drop machine is at full throttle! Prepare yourselves, everyone! The Scorcher's going to have a field day with this one! Impact in 3, 2... And then it stops. And Magna Common actually liked it and thumbed it up. It was really cool. And I actually got into a conversation with FNG earlier about did I tell you this? About he was trolling. I was trolling him. Oh my god. Okay, let me. Well, I can't remember the context. I'm gonna have to go back and. I need to find the thing. Okay, cool. He made a comment of loyal subscribers, and he said, I possibly have 5 of those, and I'm being very liberal with that estimate. So I copied that word for word, and I said very, very liberal. And then he explains how he came up with the number 5, and then he ends it with going, and I'm certainly not going to hand off my diehard fans to a random troll. And I said, how else would I get the attention of a troll than being a troll? And then he says, make something. I'm like, but I'd have to put effort into that, and I'm far too lazy to do that. Alright, when you get back to 4chan, say FNGR says born in hell. And I said, I would if I dare wade through the cesspool of filth, slut, and sludge. I can only take so much Cheeto dust-covered trollings in one day, and I normally get that from you. And then it started getting funny. But yeah, we had a back and forth, and basically it went from I'm trolling him to him trolling me to mutual respect for one another. I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. Make sure you get that to me as soon as possible.
Definitely. All I gotta do is scan it in. It'll be right on the way.
Oh my god, that is beautiful. Obviously, our audience has already seen it. Or better yet, it's been the normal one until we said that, and then it goes, here it is.
You should put that as a thumbnail.
Like, yeah, you should. The issue is, it probably came up, 10 minutes ago? So yeah, only like 10 minutes is going to go past with what that looks like. So, but that's too good. I want that to be up the whole time. Oh, that's beautiful. I love how you still gave me long hair too.
I felt like, messing up the tip a bit on purpose.
That was good. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, you want to be funny? Just start having like notes next to it, like superheroes. Just like, you need to make his arm a little straighter here. You need to make the pencil up. like stick figures? Question mark? Oh, it's beautiful. There's a strange simplicity in that I just love.
Question: what happened to the budget?
This is not that anime. I know there's an anime where the last episode was nothing but like crayon drawing stuff. Because they spent all the budget on the action scenes.
Have you ever heard of an anime called Gintama?
Gintama.
Sounds familiar.
It's kind of old, but it just got renewed for a second season. And it starts off the second season or the announcement for the second season, main character named Gin, dressed up in a suit, hair, normally it's all frizzy, but he combed it down, looks professional, and he comes out to the podium, and everyone's like, how do you feel about getting a new season? How do you feel? It's like, first off, I need to say this. I'm sorry, everyone. I am so sorry that we're getting another season. I did not mean for this to happen. And I blame our writer and everything. It's just like, it was hilarious. And at some point, like, he has this thing where someone hits him with something. He, like, makes a noise or something. And someone, after the whole thing, he, like, someone throws a chair at him. He gets hit. He goes, psychopath!
Psychopath. Have you ever seen the Pop It, Don't Drop It?
Yeah. Is that like one of those Team Fortress tips?
Yeah. Have you seen that? Oh my god, you need to see it, because this is exactly... It's become famous, and they've built more on top of it.
Plus they made the taunts moddable for your games.
Mm-hmm. But there's a... Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, listen to the awesome Uber headphones. Straight from Japan.
Nice.
Yes. And they're like $20.
What the heck?
This is just what I imagined it would happen. He just like stands there. Wait for it. Wait for it. And they just... that's everyone's reaction, just... Huh? I love that. And, oh man, that thing
crotch chop.
Yeah, the crotch chop by the heavy. You can use that now if you have Team Fortress 2. Yeah, there's one where they took the medic and went, because they actually have like a magic spell thing in Team Fortress, and he has a wand and he goes, Gigantus in my pantus! And then a magic heavy pops into existence and starts doing that thing with the glasses, and he's all like, okay. And then there's another one beside him, and he goes, and he starts dancing. Here we go again! And it's that same song. Oh man, but that's just what I imagined as he walks up. Just smacks up. Oh man. I want to do that at some point. Just walk. Oh my god! I just walk up somewhere. Everyone's like super quiet. Hey, look again! Which reminds me. Do y'all know of a tabletop RPG system called Gods vs. Mortals?
That's... Weren't we playing that?
Yeah, we play that. You were the god of metal, and you were
the accountant.
You were I keep calling him Steve the accountant, but he wasn't Steve. Like he started off as Steve. My character
was Steve.
Oh yeah, you were Steve. Oh, it was something the accountant. But it was like started off as that, and then you became German.
Yeah, it was like Dave the accountant or something.
It was amazing. By the way, that campaign, I'm still doing it. Like that's still a thing. I still have it all planned out. But we were playing it, and I played the actual creator, which is a great friend of mine, Eli. Decided to do a one-off campaign, and so we made our characters, and we ended up at a convention, a nerd convention. And I was playing Tino Hitchberg, the god of something. Can you guess at all what he was the god of?
You guys not coming again? You guys coming today?
Okay, cinema. Tino Hitchberg. Yeah, I said that, and when someone went, "Wait a minute," it's Tino Hitchberg is Quentin Tarantino, Alfred Hitchcock, and then Spielberg.
Yeah.
Tino Hitchberg.
Nice.
So he's the god of cinema, and like his weapon of choice is a pencil, and because I actually helped make the game, I know there's a way to cheese the game where, in the system, whenever you crit, you don't do extra damage. You give a certain condition onto the opponent. The pencil can either blind, disable, or cause bleed. Now, there's a thing you can attach to your weapons called white shoes, which is if a weapon has multiple crits, and you crit, all possible crits happen.
Okay.
But the pencil also says a crit is 18, 19, or 20. And then I gave it better crits. Okay. So it's 17, 18, 19, or 20. So, like, 1 out of 5 shots, I would be like, disable, bleed, blind. And my joke was, I stabbed them in the chest and caused disable and bleed, and a lens flare happened, and they get blinded. What it was the god of purity, who was acting like, the stereotypical vampire with a very bad Transylvanian accent, had kidnapped a bunch of people from the nerd convention to keep them pure in that exact sense. And we were about to fight him when I had the brilliant idea of, I can make this go away right now without actually fighting him. And something about, he said something about, you cannot taint I can't even do it right, about how he can't taint his pure land. And I went,
you cannot taint my pure land!
Exactly, like that, just like that. And then I go, I don't really want to, actually. This place would be great to have a film go. And he started doing that. And Eli went, roll bluff. That's my best stats, by the way. Cool. 34. By the way, 34 with most challenges being like 20 something. 34. He starts to believe me. And so I'm talking to him.
What do you really think so?
And I start convincing him on all these little things. And there's one character he really hated, which was a hacker/blogger. And he kept calling her the computer harlot. And I'm like, no, we actually need her. Because she could give us some publicity on her blog. And he was like, but she would best. Any publicity is good publicity, okay?
I guess if you say so.
And I was able to convince him to keep everyone that was in the party in the movie. And then he turns to her and goes, you, there, computer harlot. And she goes, oh, hell no. Gloves, punch. I'm like, well, we're starting combat then. Pencil shiv. Oh, man, it was beautiful, though.
You know what you should do if you decide to give your character a berserk mode? Just call it Michael Bay.
Yes, I need to do that now. But like I had...
How did you make that pencil blow up? I don't understand.
But we got him arrested, by the way. We made
Officer,
we made bank.
It was not me yet.
Oh, it was beautiful.
I just wanted to keep them pure.
Yeah, basically that was his thing. And then because you know how you can reflavor your moves to make it fit the refit your character, your god or your mortal, whatever.
Mhm.
By the way, if anyone of the audience wants to play, it's free and absolutely amazing. A little confusing until like you start playing, and then it's fine. Y'all remember Zaz, the dude that was all like, you know, when, hey, there's a name of you cocksuckers.
Okay, yeah, that guy that I liked so much that I was like, I'm gonna bring him back as minions.
Oh, it was funny. I have the ability to Divine Light, which means I can glow with Divine Power. I call it a silhouette. So like he was glowing in silhouette when he's pure black. Hammer Space, which is basically a pocket dimension. I call that the plot hole. Vanish, which makes you invisible. I call that the jump cut. Walking on air, which means you can float up to 10 feet in the air. Suspension wires. Glamour and Chameleon, which is basically making yourself look like other people, was makeup and prosthetics. Makeup! And it was funny too, like at the very beginning, there was people trying to, booth babes trying to get people to show up to this cosplay. And they were very specifically targeting people who had obviously, like, you know, the stereotypical nerd. And Tino Hitchcock was wearing like a prosthetic to make him look like he was from the Mad Max movie. So I go, cool, I'm going to use makeup to make myself look like one of the nerds. And he just rips off the prosthetic. And then he's got the stereotypical, you know, the glasses, the big teeth, the braces. And they immediately come over to him. And then detail-oriented, which makes you notice the smaller details easier. CinemaSins. Also, he had the ability to negotiations, which you could use to talk people out of it, which was epic speech, grapple with stunt double, and martial dance with shaky cam. Also, his weapon choice was a pencil, but it was hot pink. It was hot pink. It's a hot pink pencil. Oh, it was funny. And then we had a hacker, the hacker blogger. We had the god of cartoons, the god of wubs. The goddess of wubs, sorry. The goddess of cartoons and the goddess of wubs, which was a pale human goddess with white purple glasses and neon blue hair, who had the ability to transform into a unicorn.
Yep.
And like, her name was Vienna something or other. And basically, it was straight up vinyl scratch. That was the entire reference. And then could have sworn that... Oh, yeah. And we had a person that was a human and was there only because her friend dragged her there and didn't actually want to be there, but she dressed just like Sam Winchester. So everyone kept thinking she was in cosplay. So I was like, I'm not this...
Are there any abilities that allow you to reroll any bad rolls?
Yes.
Call it What a Twist.
Oh! Oh, that's brilliant! That is brilliant! We just spiked the audio so hard, but that was brilliant. I need to remember that. What a twist. And Michael Bay. That's beautiful. Oh,
Feel
man.
free to change the Michael Bay one as you wish, as long as you know the reference.
Oh, no. I'm going to keep that. I just got to find one that makes me like do more damage and be able to attack more or whatever. Or big epic explosions, Michael Bay. I'm going to pull Michael Bay. Lens flare. Oh, man. That whole thing was funny. I was actually going to explain the things that were happening in the Fallout campaign, but then I remembered. Oh yeah, she listens to the podcast. I can't say a word because my friend Andrew, the one that was also playing the hacker blogger, who punched him repeatedly, is playing a character in my Fallout campaign. And her backstory is she's a vault dweller, and she was the test subject of the doctors, who are also her parents. And the last thing that happened to her was the day before they had to escape, she was given a disease that they didn't know, that she didn't know what it did, and was supposed to like check out what the effects were after 3 weeks. Well, they had been gone for about 9 days now, and she didn't say what it was. And she literally told me, "You can do whatever you want with it." Let me ask you: have y'all read Fallout Equestria?
I just skimmed some stuff.
Oh,
I've seen some fan art.
So y'all also haven't read Fallout: Question Project Horizons? Darn, never mind. If you have, the moment I said that, you would have realized what the virus was. And I know she hasn't read it, so she'll be fine. If not, I'll just edit this whole thing out. Editing powers go! Oh, man. I'm running out of things to say. What movies are coming out that I want to see? Oh! Series of Unfortunate Events is getting a Netflix series.
Oh?
Yeah.
One that might follow the book better?
Considering it's a series, it's probably going to follow it better than the movie did. Because the movie was not even 2 hours, and it's like a 28-book series. But the trailer looks absolutely fantastic.
So what company is behind it?
I don't know, actually. I'm about to look at the trailer.
Reminds me. In October, okay, remember Evil Dead?
Yep.
It's getting a series.
Yeah.
On Stars, I think it was. Or Showtime. I forget which one it was. But, yeah,
Bruce Campbell and everything.
Oh, Evil Dead! Yeah.
yeah, he's coming back. And it looks interesting.
I'm currently following a series where he's teaming up with Vampirella.
Nice! That's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, there's this alternate cover where Vampirella pretty much writes in the book of Necronomicon Ashley and Vamp with a heart around it, and she's about to give him a kiss, but then Ash is like, is now really the time because there's zombies crawling up.
Have you ever seen the Poker Night games with Ash?
I got that.
Oh my god, and then Max with the Necronomicon just floating through the air, he's constantly trying to say what's in the book, and he keeps getting it wrong. Ash is just like, no, it's this! I don't even remember what it is. By the way, I have the Series of Unfortunate Events Netflix trailer up, if y'all want to come watch it.
Another cutoff!
The audio is on full, so y'all should be able to hear it through the headphones. There's no talking in it.
Make sure you don't have any more than 3 copies of the same card.
That was it.
You're right.
Very Tim Burton-esque.
Mm-hmm. Which makes me wonder, are they bringing in Tim Burton?
And are they actually going to have someone playing the author to narrate it, or?
I don't know. Which reminds me, I think Tim Burton was ahead of his time. Either that, or he set the precedent for what it is today. Think about it. Back then, that was kind of faux pas, and the things he made was kind of risque and oh shit. Nowadays, we live for that. We want to see that. That's interesting. So I'm not sure if he was ahead of his time or he started that. Either way, I think he needs to come back in full force. Just make movies left and right.
I'd still like to see his recent movie, Big Eyes.
I want to see it, but it's more of a documentary-ish kind of thing, I heard. So, I still want to see it though. More people here? Let me look.
Someone showed up.
Steal all the prize.
I'm nodding on fudge. Okay. Yeah, so that's another thing. Also, Mad Max is coming to DVD. It's going to be one of the few movies I actually buy on DVD.
My dad, he loves collecting movies, so do I. So if it's a really good movie that we enjoyed, we always get it. We love movies.
I mean, it's a great movie, man. You haven't seen it yet, have you? You need to.
A roommate of mine, he was watching it or so, and I kind of get the explanation of what's going on. I don't know. Again, I'm in the kind of thing where I watch a movie if someone like puts it on. I don't really actively go and look for it, but I know I need to change that.
Understandable. I mean, it's a really good movie. Someone actually explained how the movie itself trains you to look at things, and like how which is basic action movie stuff, which actually some people don't do, is the action will start on the left, it'll move to the right, and then either scene transition or screen move, and it'll be start on the right and move to the left. And then it'll be on the left and move back to the right, and then be on the right and move to center, and then it'll start in center and move back to the right. So that your eye is constantly going where the action is without having to have to look for it. So, and it flows so beautifully, the whole movie. And it is quite a beautiful movie.
Can't get enough of that sandstorm scene.
Oh, it's beautiful. If they saturated it with dark colors, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much.
No.
It was beautiful. Again, Rock Rider.
Yeah.
Which actually, someone pointed it out. Rock Rider is the name of the gang of motorcyclists in the canyon. So I don't know what we're gonna. I'm still gonna call the dude Rock Rider. Just because. Good God. Oh man, I love him so much.
Best background character ever.
Oh my God. If they ever do another Mad Max, because I really hope they do, because I think Mad Max is a series that can easily be made nowadays. Just he needs to show up again, even if it's just like a side, like a. What's that noise coming from? Oh, it's that guy. Also, apparently, there's a Mad Max video game.
Yeah.
I did not know that until Matt Pat made a video about that. I'm sad. I need to get that video game. Even though I'm not much of a, driver-esque game guy. We've been running for about an hour and 20 minutes. And I'm out of things to really talk about. What about y'all?
Well, after watching Ant-Man, I'm still counting down to watch Doctor Strange.
Oh, you seen Ant-Man?
Yeah.
There's something. San Diego Comic-Con happened recently, right?
Yeah.
Well, they had a special set, the Book of the Ashanti set, which had a translation, kind of spiritual projection version of the Doctor Strange figure. It has Dormammu, Brother Voodoo, Hela, and this other woman whose name I can't remember her name. But I was looking at it, I was like, I think you would love that set. Especially Dormammu. And
Dormammu.
God, he looks so awesome. And he comes with purple skulls. If you had a previous Ghost Rider film figure, you could actually switch the head from that to the purple ones for some unknown reason.
That's cool.
It looks so awesome. But they do have a newer Strange figure that came out recently, and I think you'd like it. If I ever see it in Walmart, I know I'm picking it up.
Also, Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange.
Yes. I think that's a decent choice.
Yeah, when they announced Donnie Depp, I was like, oh no. I mean, I don't doubt he can be a good serious actor, but I was mostly worried about how they would write him.
Also, I would only see Johnny Depp. I wouldn't see him as that because there's no amount of makeup you can put on him to make him not look like Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And especially in that sense. So I would see nothing but Johnny Depp.
Then they talked about Daniel Radcliffe, which if he was older, maybe,
yeah.
But
I mean they can old him up.
But then his voice.
Not true.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel like he needs more. He needs more
bass.
He needs more.
No,
all about that bass, cannon bass.
I
love that song so much.
Nice.
It even comes with little eyes of Ashanti.
Actually, that's the Eye of Agamotto.
Yes, I don't pretend to know anything about anything.
I will say it was based on the cartoon movie.
But I did not know that.
No, that's just a font. It looks like the original characters.
I didn't know Loki had a daughter.
I was confused about places.
I just saw that and I was like, that you probably like that. So, oh, no.
I actually was thinking about something to say, and then I lost it. I had something, and I lost it. I lost what I was going to say. I'm sorry. Anything else we want to talk about?
It sends me, but I guess that's it.
It ends not with the roar, but a whimper.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
So, do you want to end with a goodbye?
Till next time.
I like that. Until next time. Yep. So, this has been What's on the Table, your weekly nerd podcast. So nothing's off the table. And till next time.
Hi, Vinyl.
You were waiting for that one, weren't you?
I re-downloaded it just to do so.
She's back! Oh,
I think I'm gonna add her just for fun.